Hi, everyone. Welcome to this week's homework in the DLB course. I'm going to start by sharing my screen and going to the Google Classroom. Um, well, actually, I'm going to show you this document that you were all working on for homework last week. And I just want to congratulate everybody. Many of you have watched the video Mind Hack, 7 Secrets to Learn Any New Language. And you can see that many of you have filled out this document with the language learning secret and then your discussion of that secret. So here's Cecilia. Great job, Cecilia, getting us started. Here's Jianshi Chen. I've been able to comment on some of them. Annie, really nice job kind of creating 3 short little paragraphs here to explain these 2 secrets. First, second, third, that's really interesting. Katya, good job. Nitra, Walter, Mayu, Shisha, Dilian, that's Neves. So many of the students were able to do this homework assignment so far. And I also like these numbers here. So that's great. This is part, I just wanted to explain to you, this is part of our first big unit, which is called language learning, about like tips and secrets about, how to learn English. And this is from the syllabus that I created. And I just want to show you really quickly, you can go to orientation materials and go to the syllabus. Some students commented here about the syllabus. And if we go to the syllabus, I wanted to explain to you that I used all of the resources and articles and videos that you provided to create the syllabus. So you can see, I guess this is called Unit 2, Language Learning Experiences and Tips. And you can see that we're using 2 resources that students recommended, Cecilia and Nitra. And that's what we're doing for this week coming up. We're going to be looking at these 2 resources, and we're going to be taking notes and then getting ready to write a short essay. But you can see Unit 3 is about COVID, and we have different students who recommended these different articles. Unit 4 is about happiness, community, culture, and we have, again, many different students like Nicole or Shushu, Julianis, Joanna, who recommended different articles there. We have another final unit called World Issues, Economic, Environmental, and Technological Problems and Solutions. And you can see Walter, Katya, and Jian Shen recommended those. So I used your resources, your ideas, your interests, and then we created a syllabus in some ways together. So I hope everybody could go to the syllabus and check it out. And just to remind you, we're here in Unit 2 right now. Okay, I also, lots of things to congratulate you on, everyone. I also want to go to the stream and show you how well you've done here. We can see Cirque or Jian Chen posted a video, and I just really like to see how Katya responded to him. And there's like this little conversation going on here. Or we can see, for example, Julianis posted a video and Nicole responded to Julianis. And this is a really nice discussion. You can see Nicole responded to Julianis and then Julianis responded to Nicole. So I posted, wow, like this is a great discussion here. I'm really excited to see you interacting. So I hope everyone can see that, like we're interacting with videos, with speaking. We get to listen to the videos and then we get to respond in writing, or maybe in the future we'll respond with another video. So this is just different ways we can communicate in a fully online course. Again, we have another kind of like interesting conversation here, or another nice conversation happening here. So just so excited, everybody. This is a new kind of class, and it's really fun to see how we can communicate on the Google Classroom. Okay, moving on to week 4. I'm almost finished with this video now, everyone. You can see there's really only 1 homework assignment this week, but 2 other things that you need to keep in mind, okay? So 1 homework assignment is to look at some new language learning resources that were given by, I believe, Cecilia and Nitra. Choosing a quote and then writing about the quote. So similar to last week's homework assignment. I also just want to introduce you to a language learning application called Voxy. I think all the DL students, the students who are in DLA and DLB, understand what Voxy is. If you're a new student, you should pay attention and learn about what is Voxy. Voxy is a site to do language learning activities like speaking and listening and grammar and reading activities. And you can do that during the course. You know, I'll tell you to do some of it, but also you can do it as much as you want to practice your English. And then finally, I just want to share with you that not this week, week 4, but next week in week 5, you will have a short essay to write. And it's going to be very similar to what we did the last 2 weeks. So I hope that everyone is feeling comfortable. You don't have to start the essay now or anything. This is a very short essay. It's like our first writing assignment. We're just getting comfortable with writing. It's not a big deal. So I'll just talk about that a little bit later. Okay, so choosing and discussing a quote. Here are 2 different TED Talks. Maybe I can just open them for you really quickly. So we can click on this one. We can see that this one is called 10 Ways to Have a Better Conversation. So she talks about 10 different, tips or strategies about having a conversation. You could check that out and choose one of those tips and talk about it. Let's see here. Let me get this out of the way. Okay. And then we can go back. And then the other TED Talk is called The Benefits of a Bilingual Brain. This one is much more challenging, I think. While you listen to it, you could click on, you could click on the transcript and you can listen to and read at the same time. But this one's called The Benefits of a Bilingual Brain. You can also click here and you can see the transcript right here. So this is the one where you can read also. You can read and listen. Yeah, so you need to watch one of these or both. You don't have to watch both of them if you don't want to. Okay, once you watch one of these or both, let's see. You need to go to a, let's see, I don't have it loaded here yet. I'll load it right now in front of you. You need to go to another one of these, let's see. Another one of these Google Documents, everyone. And you should put your name, and then you should choose a quote from one of these TED Talks. A quote is what someone else says. So it can be any text or expression or saying from something, from a video or an article. So for example, to be or not to be, that is the question. This is a quote from Shakespeare. So you need to choose a quote. It's okay if you don't get the quote perfectly, if you know you're writing in the quote. You just need to choose a quote that you think is interesting and important, and then answer these 2 questions and put it here. So why did you choose this quote? How does this quote relate to your language learning process, or how does it help you learn English or not? So you can choose one of these questions and answer it here. And that's the whole assignment, everyone. You just need to write 3 or 4 sentences, and we're just trying to practice taking information from a resource, and we're gonna then work on it for next week in a short essay. So I'm not gonna explain the short essay very much. Let's see, I need to save this. I'm not gonna explain the short essay very much, but for next week, we're going to be writing a short essay, and here is the question. What tips or strategies did you learn that are helpful for your language learning process? Why? Please use the quotes, summary, or ideas from the videos and readings to help you answer this question. This short essay will be about 300 words or 2 to 3 paragraphs. If you want to write more than that, you can, but you don't. This is a short essay. We're just getting ready to practice. Here is a resource that I did from last cycle about how to write a paragraph. If you'd like to check this out this week, I'll talk about it more next week. That's great. Okay, so finally, I'm going to talk about Voxy. If you already know about Voxy, you could actually turn the video off right now. But if you're new to Voxy, you can just check this out. Okay, so Voxy is a language learning platform. It's a it's like a place where you can do activities. If you are a new student to AACA and to the DL courses, first you should check your email for an email that's from Sam that has something about Voxy in it, like welcome to Voxy or introduction to Voxy. And go to that email and there should be a link in it. And when you click on that link, you should see some steps to join Voxy. If you're new, you will have to take the placement test on Voxy. This is to see your language learning level. This test might take like 20 or 30 minutes, something like that. Once you take the test, then you can actually start doing activities on Voxy. So I would suggest just trying some activities out to check it out, to see if you like Voxy. And that's pretty much it. You can see down here, I have some resources. This is a link to the website in case this is easier for you to access to join Voxy here. This is another short video that tells you about how to, like what Voxy is about. If you have any problems accessing Voxy or anything like that, don't worry. You can email me or Sam. If you have any questions, we can help you. But everyone, that's it. You can see that these are the 3 things we can work on for this week, for week 4. If you have any questions, please let me know. I can meet with you anytime. Thank you so much. You're all doing a great job so far. I'm really enjoying seeing your videos, your responses, your homework, your writing. I think that it's great so far. Have a great week, everybody. Talk to you soon.